Okay, so now we've done that, let's go and structure our header a little bit. So let me just create some lines in there. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create another new div. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this an ID called logo. This is where our logo is going to be a little bit later on when we actually get around to creating it. Okay, and then once that's done, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create again another class. We're going to create our menu. So to do that, we're going to create a thing called an unordered list. Unordered list is a bullet point list, but there's no order, no sort of structure to it like A to Z, 1 to 5. It's just the order that we create. So again, we're going to give this one a class type, and we're going to call it nav menu. And then in there we're going to add these things called li, which is just a list item. Okay, and then what I'm going to do in there, we're going to have a href, and what that does, it defines a tag to a web page, a URL. In this case, it's going to be the item that's going to be the page in our website. So as an example, the first one we're going to say is going to go to the page that we're creating now. So that would be index.html as an example. And then we're going to call that home. Okay, so the menu item will be called home, and it links to index.html. But a menu wouldn't be very good if you've only got one item. So the next item we create, and we say link to, this would be another page, but at the moment we're just going to put a hash in there just as a kind of a holder, and that would be, say, our next page that we create. And let's call that one about me. Okay, so that one will be called about me in the menu. And then let's create one more called contact us. So again, li a href. Again, we're just going to put the holder in there of a hash, so that we can define that later when we create the page. We just come back and actually add the page to this page. In fact, this menu is something we'll probably copy through all our pages if we were to create multiple pages, so we have some consistency. So let's just call that one contact us. So there you go. You've just created your navigation menu, and you've put in a div for the logo. Now let's just save that off, and then if I was to click this, it'll load up the page, and there you go. You've got your 3 items which are going to be your menu. As I said, it's an unordered list. These here, don't worry about bullet points, because it's a list, it adds those bullet points automatically. But when we come around to actually doing the CSS code later on, we'll be redefining how this list is, how it's sort of viewed on the page, and we'll be removing those bullet points, and we'll be doing some other items with it. But this are links, and they go to wherever they're supposed to go to. At the moment, as I say, those 2 only go to hash, which means it looks at the same page again. So there you go. You've just created your header and menu for your new web page.